camera. Me, camera. Me, film. Film, camera. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Man, do I've got some explaining to do. Joe, where have you been at? Well, I've been away. There's that. And, I was going to make a video where I've been, and I was going to say, hey, look, we'll address that later in another. I don't even want to do that. The short of it is this. I just took a break. I needed a break from social media and from everything to just regroup and, try to gather myself and my thoughts. And I wanted to take a break. I was burnt out. I was tired of focusing on 3 different things. After Prison Show, Joe Does Stuff, the Flip House. So I needed to just buckle down and focus on just one thing and take a break from doing videos. And that's what I did. I worked on the Flip House quite a bit. But as much as I enjoyed the break, it feels good to be back. And I am back. I'm back. I am back, right? I figured today would be a great day to come back, considering the fact that it's Labor Day. And what exactly is Labor Day like in prison? We may still do the video about maybe some updates. I took a break, now I'm back. What is Labor Day like in prison? Folks, you may not really know this, but Labor Day is an important holiday while serving time, like so many others are. And one of the biggest reasons why Labor Day is so important while serving time is because it signifies the end of the summer. And my God, what a summer it was in most cases. Dealing with COVID and the pandemic, I'm sure it's nothing like how it used to be. Especially how it used to be while I was serving time. And man, are things just totally different nowadays. They certainly are. But Labor Day is so important because it signifies the end of summer. And anytime that you can end something while in prison, it's just another thing that you can tack off of the list. Another summer down, another season over with. We're 3/4 of the way through the year, I believe. Labor Day is a hella important day while serving time. Labor Day is a hella important holiday while serving time. And I want to go out on a limb so much to say that Labor Day may actually be one of the easier holidays to deal with while serving time. Now, I know no holiday is going to be easy to deal with while serving time. No day is really going to be easy to deal with while serving time. But Labor Day is one of your lesser tough days to deal with. And there's a number of reasons why. And today in this video, we're going to dive all up into why. Right? So folks, without further ado, what do you say we get back on track? Joe's back. It just feels right. It feels right. Is that a dead mouse? I haven't been out in the she shed in so long. I think it doesn't smell like it is. What do you say we go ahead and we die? I'm pulling you back in. Head first up into this video. Do I look like I've lost any weight? I have been sweating so much working over there at that Flip House. I've been going through at least 2 sets of clothes per day. I don't think it's normal sweating as much as I do. But sweating is a good way to burn fat, right? Sorry, I've got some notes on this video. I just had to resort to those real quick. Why is Labor Day so important? Tried to hit the Kramer right there while serving time. Well, folks, let's go ahead and start with the basics. Labor Day is going to signify the official, unofficial end of summer. And you know what summer was like while serving time, at least under normal conditions. You've been out there wrecking all summer long, sweating, getting right for that free world and that girl when you get back out there, if you're getting back out there. You've been playing sports Ain't really been no sports jumping during the summertime. It seems like the fall seasons is really when it goes down with the sports, at least with football. You left it all out there on the rec yard, sweated it all out, blood, sweat, and tears. You didn't have to worry about if that visit was gonna come or not because you had something to take your mind off of it. The rec yard, getting rec. Now, I mentioned so much about rec because where I've served time at, the low levels, the twos, Indian Creek, they've got what is referred to there as summer rec and winter rec. And summer rec is what everybody looks forward to because you're getting more rec. You get the evening rec. In the wintertime, you don't really get the evening rec. And again, this is where I served time at. What they would do instead to make up for it to a certain degree was they would give you gym time. And gym time was only like once a week, maybe twice a week. In the evening time, you could go down to the gym. They didn't want you getting too cold out there on the rec yard. And who says the prisons don't care about the prisoners? They really don't. But you would get the evening gym time in exchange for your summertime evening outside rec. And Labor Day is usually about the cutoff from your summertime rec. That's when it usually ends. Sometime right around there, I believe. It might go a little bit longer. Now, you might think to yourself, Joe, that's not good, right? You're losing your evening rec. Even though you are, there are certain things that are gonna make up for the loss of that rec. And when you're in prison, yo, every little thing, you gotta take it as a plus, right? So what happens after Labor Day? Well, you got your fall TV shows that come back on. You got the fall lineup, whatever that may be. I don't even know what prisoners are watching these days in prison. Like, again, back in my day, 5 miles uphill and uphill to and fro from prison. It was The Following with Kevin Bacon, Sons of Anarchy, Breaking Bad if you had such a channel, AMC, The Walking Dead, Empire, Dance Moms. I'm kidding about the Dance Moms thing. Some guys, though, the Disney chick, some guys watch that shit while locked up, and you wonder just how bad their charges really are. Hey, I hope you guys missed me. I missed all of you. I did. It feels good to be back. God, it feels good to be back. So you get the fall lineup happening after Labor Day. And also, folks, the creme de la creme. I think the biggest thing that really is so important about Labor Day is football season is back. Now, I know there's a lot of people who don't really rock with football, but there's plenty who do, especially while locked up. And with football comes the gambling and the parlay tickets, the odds, the spreads, and those parlay ticket names. You got certain guys that run the parlay tickets. Now, a parlay is just a way to be able to gamble while locked up, and you can gamble with your commissary items. You can gamble street to street with a green dot, with real live money, if you got it like that. And stop acting like you do. That girl ain't picked up the phone in 5 years. You couldn't get a green dot. That's a money order, street to street. I think, right? But the parlay ticket names are sometimes just as enticing as the actual heat of the moment gambling, right? I remember such names as the Soup Kitchen. That was one parlay ticket name. Now this guy, he specifically took ramen noodle soups, 33 cents for a ramen noodle soup. You could put 3 soups on a ticket, that was $1. And when you won, all you won were soups. It was called the Soup Kitchen. And I'll never forget when that ticket got tore off because somebody told, and they came and they searched his soup locker that was slam filled up with ramen noodle soups. They took all those soups from that young man. Guards ain't got shit better to do. Other tickets such as the Vegas Insider. I think that's actually a real gambling site out here in the real, it is. The Vegas Insider. Other tickets such as Kill a Gangsta, You a Bitch If You Ain't Betting, Prison Sports Betting Incorporated. Now, folks, Kramer again. I went out on a limb just a little bit with that stretch of a name right there. What did I call that? The Killer Gangster, You a Bitch If You Ain't Betting, Sports Betting Incorporated. But I did so just to give you an idea that you will have these crazy names. Incorporated, LLC. Come on, dog. You don't even know how to start an LLC. That's not funny. That's not funny at all. Cost about $100. You got to do it through the State Employment Commission, something like that. Hell, I don't even barely know. Football season has officially kicked off after Labor Day. And, you know, the shit talking commences from there on out. Man, fuck your team. I can't stand the Cowboys just because this guy likes them. You see a lot of that. And to be honest, it's a double-edged sword right there, a conundrum, a catch-22, so to speak. Football season's great. Labor Day signifies the start of that. But just as great as football season is, it's a pain in the ass as well. And RIP to your sleep time or any respect given to you at all. You're probably getting no respect at all. If you don't rock with the football, again, are you watching Dance Moms over there? That's not going to fare well. That's not going to fare well. Another interesting thing about Labor Day is Labor Day may actually be the last opportunity for a holiday visit before the long haul. You got to think, Labor Day is the last holiday until what? Halloween? You ain't getting no special visit for Halloween. Then it's Thanksgiving, Christmas. So if you don't get that special holiday visit on Labor Day, whoo boy, RIP to your self-esteem, especially if you was waiting on that joint to come though. But fear not. Let's get our minds off of the fact that our girl's probably out there having a picnic with Jody on fucking Labor Day. They're probably having a BBQ. Barbecue, I meant to say. Jody at your girl house using your grill, barbecuing ribs all up in your girls. Oh, that's gonna sting a little bit. But let's get our minds off of that again and focus on the positive, such as, at least on Labor Day, it's another opportunity possibly for one last special holiday tray before that long haul. You ain't getting no special holiday tray on Halloween. You have to wait till Thanksgiving and then Christmas. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe, and God, if I'm wrong about this, doesn't Ramadan fall somewhere after Labor Day? I feel like maybe it does. Ramadan, a Muslim holiday, it takes place after a month of fasting. Good Lord. I probably shouldn't speak on things that I really don't know. But anyways, it's a Muslim holiday and they get this Ramadan feast. Now, what's crazy is everywhere that I've been at, no matter whether you're also true, Christian, atheist, Muslim, everybody's eating that Ramadan meal. And no matter how you feel religiously, when Ramadan hits, boy, you're thankful. Because they feed the shit out of you on Ramadan, at least where I've been at. But again, that potential Labor Day holiday meal, it's probably going to look a lot like your 4th of July meal. Maybe an extra hot dog tray, so to speak. You know, you might get a hamburger and a hot dog for lunchtime on Labor Day. It might actually be more of a slap in the face, like, happy motherfucking Labor Day. Here's your squirrel burger and your donkey, which is actually prison talk for prison DOC sausage. That's right, folks, there is such a thing. An actual Department of Corrections sausage. It's 12 inches long, I should know. And that shit just ain't good. It's not really good at all. Now, forgive me. I'm even confusing myself with this, trying to focus on the positive about Labor Day in prison. I don't know why. I just called this What is Labor Day Like in Prison. I didn't really say it was going to be all that positive of a thing, but it is more positive than most holidays. Because at least it's not Christmas. You know, you're worried about your girl out there opening presents from Jody. What did Jody get your girl? Oh, God, he got her some lingerie though. Just as you may be getting that special, quote unquote, holiday meal for Labor Day, most likely a slap in the face. This is what you're giving us, a squirrel burger and a donkey. The crazy thing about that, and just like any other holiday meal that you're gonna get while serving time, and this is where I've been at here in the state of Virginia, it may vary from state to state, you're gonna be eating that special holiday meal at lunchtime. And you're wondering to yourself, Joe, why would they be giving you Christmas dinner at lunchtime? Well, because they've become short-staffed in the evening time. Probably most staff is leaving early to go spend the holidays with their loved ones. You might not have any while you're serving time, unfortunately, or it might feel like you don't. So for dinner on Labor Day and any other holiday, except Valentine's Day and Halloween, you ain't getting nothing special for those. And Flag Day, they don't really do anything for Flag Day, ironically enough. You're getting a funky-ass bag lunch. Now, the bag is important for a number of reasons. Not only do you get your 2 sweat meat sandwiches, 1 single mayonnaise, 1 single mustard, or one or the other, and you'd be lucky you get a slice of cheese, an apple, and a bag of some baby carrots. The apple's the dessert. As sickening and depressing as that particular meal is gonna be, they give you the bag, and at least you got the bag. You can breathe into the bag. when you're having that anxiety attack because you tried to get on the phone and the number's now blocked? Oh, at first it just wasn't getting answered. Now it's, we're sorry. The number you're trying to call is no longer in service. That bitch done changed her number on you. Or they also give you the bag to put it over your head, to put a little smiley face on it. But we all know underneath that bag, there's tears. Joe, you ever put a bag over your head in prison and cried? I haven't actually, but I have pulled the blanket up over my head and done just that. Why? Let's get back to the positive, okay? It's Labor Day, for God's sakes. We're locked up. But football season is back, and Little Do-Rag Tide Super Tight Sports Betting Incorporated is jumping. We got the fall lineup jumping. Dance Moms is back. Joe, why you keep focusing on that? For the added emphasis is all. But folks, we are 3/4 of the way through the year. Summer is over. That's another summer we can notch off the years that we're serving. You ain't got but 6 more summers left. Oh, shit. And even though your girl might be out there on a picnic with Jody, he's barbecuing the ribs while he's all up in your girls. Folks, there's the sale papers to look forward to on Labor Day. That is actually not very much. Yeah, so on Labor Day, if they give you the newspaper, you might get that Macy's sales paper ad. Boy, oh, with that bra and panty section that you're gonna see strewn about all around them shitters and back showers. Who laminated this Macy's sales paper and got that joint soap glued to the back shower wall? I was trying to use this to focus on my prison scrapbook, which I'll be the first to admit I absolutely did just that. On Labor Day and any other holiday, when they would come through with those special sales, right? You know, you want to get those sale papers and you want to be able to look at certain things that maybe you want to go get as soon as you get released. When I get released, I'm about to get me this 12-pack of Mountain Dew. It may sound silly, but let me tell you something. Being able to put you a prison scrapbook together, being able to proverbially, quote unquote, play house while locked up. Just don't do that with another prisoner. You know, work on a budget, work on a game plan, work this job, then that job in order to be successful after prison. Putting together a scrapbook with cutout things from those sale papers, those special sale papers on holidays like Labor Day, may seem strange and silly, but it's just another thing to give you some kind of hope while serving time. And also to keep your mind off of the intangible things. And you know what those are. That motherfucker's out there using your grill set. You know, I've made a bunch of jokes about this and I've, you know, tried to make this humorous and funny and enjoyable for anybody who watches this video. But the fact of the matter is this. Labor Day is not the worst holiday to be locked up for. Now, yes, any day is a bad day to be locked up. But if you gotta be locked up, Labor Day is the lesser in terms of the more evils. The Valentine's Day, the girls' birthdays, the anniversaries, the Christmases, the Thanksgiving, your birthdays, those days are gonna hurt the most. Labor Day, not so much. It signifies the end of something, the beginning of something else. And in prison, you're looking for any excuse to add a little tally or mark something else off of your calendar or your multi-year calendar, if it's that, getting you one step closer to the gate. And even though the evening rec may end, sports is going to be jumping again, other things are going to be taking the place, helping you to pass the time. Labor Day was not a bad day for me while I was locked up. It was just the end of one thing and the beginning of another. And one holiday, one season closer to my eventual release. And to anybody who may be watching this video who's locked up, just know the same. It's one holiday and one season closer to hopefully yours as well. I wanted to go kind of hard in the paint with this video, and I hope I was able to do that and not be too stupid or silly with it, even though sometimes I really enjoy being just that. Like I said, I took me a little breather, man. I needed to take a step back from social media. Sometimes, not sometimes, all the time. That shit is toxic AF. And sometimes you just need a break. But I've enjoyed mine. And I now want to get back on track. And I hope I'm able to do that. And again, I hope this was a video that you enjoyed. If it was, please leave a like and a comment letting me know exactly what you thought about this. Folks, I'm hopeful, a pretty interesting week to share with you guys upcoming this week here on After Prison Show. And I'll just leave it with that. As always, until next time, enjoy life, the free world. Never take a moment for granted, and make the most of every day.